And it's a combination of left hand, right hand. So who do you pick? There is an option of Roshan Chase, the right arm off spinner. Akhil Hussain, the left arm orthodox. And also Pierre, left arm orthodox. Who would you pick?
Yeah, not only who do you pick, but when do you bowl that over? Do you take that risk in the next over, or do you bowl a seamer and send that over a little bit further down? Roshan Chase is the bad option because of his ability to bowl those Yorkers. Play and a miss. Another wide signal, so back-to-back wides. Jayden Seales is surprised. He's asking if he moved across to the offside, if that wide line moves with him. Not in the opinion of the umpire. There's that early movement, and generally that wide line moves a little bit further to the offside with him. Not so a judge. Yeah, Akhil Hussain is another option, skillful. So either of those two, in my mind, will bowl that final spin over.
You're not really timing it. It's important for 𝗃𝗃𝗃 to realize that since he's not been timing the ball, do not miss out on a single to get back. Tanzir has an on strike. 38 from 22. Everybody on the edge of their seats. It's a very good crowd one more time. And Chattogram. Does he have it in him? Can he take his side home?
Yeah, it hasn't gotten too much support. Jayden Seales, though, has been the epitome of consistency. Look at the length and the conglomeration of deliveries. Not too many balls full. There's protection there again. Will be another couple of runs, but it's been a strange type of innings from 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃. We mentioned the last time that he played against the West Indies, he was at his explosive best, but now he's 9 from 12 at a critical juncture in the innings, brought in for this game, hoping to make an impact. Well, it's been an underwhelming one so far.
Well, you've got to give it to the West Indies bowler and the team management and analysis. They've done their homework. They're not presenting him opportunities to pick up boundaries, which is usually come on the onside. Again, making room, but this time straight to the short third. So clever from Jayden Seales.
Yeah, every single and every drop delivery just pushes things further away from Bangladesh. Have they botched this chase, they would have gone into the second innings full of confidence. Exceptional job with the ball, restricting the West Indians. After a fine start, there was that dramatic collapse, and overall, exceptional stuff with the ball, but their batting, can they recover now and put all of those questions to rest?
Again, it's a swing and a miss. Again, it got. And the crowd getting a little bit edgy.
Yeah, well, they've been edgy for some time, but they're at their most vocal now. They've had enough of this play and miss, swing and miss from 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃. The skill of Jayden Seales, though, the slower balls, so he's feeling the heat. 9 from 13, 35 from 19. Yeah, they're desperate for something resembling a boundary.
So bowled slow on Bashir's delivery. Again, eyeing the onside, but he's bowled well. He's maintained that line and length just around the outside the off stump. Only a couple of runs, 9 in that over. 117 for 3. They're climbing up. They're climbing up. At this stage, West Indies what 128 for 6. Bangladesh in terms of wickets in hand 3 more. Runs a little bit behind, 117 for 3. There was a bit of a discussion in the middle. Who will be the bowler to bowl the 18th over? Whether it's going to be spin or they carry on with the seam. It looks like it's going to be seam. You okay with that, Samuel Badri?
Yeah, I'm fine with that. It's Shepherd, it's his final over. You take the risk and you bowl the spin now. And they get off to a few, it becomes easier in the final to in agreement with bowling the fast bowlers now and perhaps keeping that spin over for the final one, maybe defending 15 or so if things go well. But that's something that the batters and Bangladesh need to consider. There's that one over that has to come. It's Shepherd though now.
Well, it's gone straight into the hands and taken. Well, certainly to continue with the Romario Shepherd has paid them a big prize here. Tanzir Hassan, the well-set Tanzir Hassan debut.
Yeah, we were asking if he can take them over the line. The answer is no. Good delivery, slower one across the left-hander. Feel well set. There have been some drop catches throughout the night, but not this time. King holds on. Tanzir goes for 61, 117 for 4.
Yeah, like replacement, there was an option for Rishad Hussain to come up the order. Tanzir, the left-hander, getting out, and in comes Shamim Hussain. Wicket of the very first delivery. And now he's picked up 2. A single's not going to win you the game. 32 from 16. Required run rate, exactly 12.
Yeah, the field set should have telegraphed the line that he was about to bowl. 2 fielders deep in that direction. Yeah, you can see them on screen there now. Brandon King, the one to complete the catch. So for the left-hander, he'll bowl those slower deliveries across with that field set. For the right-hander, he looked to stay outside of stump because J.K. Raleigh is so strong leg side. So he has a similar offside field for the right-hander. So look for that wide line.
A short one into the pitch, into the body, and he's just going very, very aggressive without having any control whatsoever. He's been struggling with the timing, J.K. Raleigh.
Struck with his strike rate as well. He hasn't gone past 100 in the innings. 30 from 15, 2 runs a ball.
It's in the gap, and it is a welcome boundary finally from the bat of J.K. Raleigh, and that too is on the offside.
Yeah, Shehope just gesticulating to the other fielder on that side of the ball to run towards it. He felt as though he had a chance, but you're right, bisecting that field to perfection. They wouldn't mind it too much because that's where they want him to hit the ball. They don't want him to score boundaries leg side. Yeah, even he isn't pleased with the effort.
Straight back to the bowler. 26 from 13. They need some big hits here if they want to go and level the series. This game is going away from Bangladesh. Yeah, it's a good grab of his own bowling. 7 already in this over. Last ball. It's a short one, a wide one. And it's straight into the hands. So he picks up 𝗃𝗃𝗃. And his second wicket in this over for 𝗵𝗺𝗃𝗃. So he finishes his spell with 3 for 29. They cannot believe it.
Yeah, the decision to go with Shepherd pays dividends again. He bookends the over with another wicket, one to start and one to end. 𝗂𝗃𝗃 safe as houses. Agonizing innings comes to an end. 17 from 18. 1, 2, 4, 4, 5.
You know, what a good over that was from 𝗵𝗺𝗃𝗃, picking up not 1 but 2. In comes Rishad Hussain. We've seen what he can do with the bat, the damage that he can do with the bat. But is this night is going to be his night? Jason Holder round the wicket to the left-hander. And he knocks him over with the beauty of a delivery. It's a peach. And he even makes his move.
He extends his lead as the highest wicket taker for West Indies in this format. Jason Holder. What a start. A peach of a delivery. Full and straight. Bang on target. Off stump, goes for a walk. Wonderful delivery. At any stage of the innings, puts on his dancing shoes as well. West Indies in firm control now. Shamim goes for 124 for 6.
{30 of 27 in the last game from Tanzim Hassan Shakib. But you got to give credit to West Indies. They bowled to a plan, and look at this delivery. It's a beauty. Youngster watching, that's how you bowl a Yorker in the net. And knocks the off stump out of the ground. He cannot believe it. Disappointment for the fans. But he's having his time in the middle with the ball. Jason Holder, the leading wicket taker, once again among the wickets. He's now got 2 for 15. 92 wickets, right at the top. And he's also been very economical, Samuel Badri. He's only given away 15 runs.
He has been a wonderful performer for the West Indies over a number of years. This year, though, he's been at his absolute best in this format, both in terms of runs and the number of wickets he's taken. He's taken the most wickets this year for them. Yeah, slapped away. It should be at least a couple. Bangladesh should be very disappointed with this batting effort. In the power play, they looked a little bit unclear as to what they wanted to do. And then through the middle, it was a struggle. Yeah, the wicket of Jackie Raleigh, that's the area that he favors. Had to fetch it, and so couldn't time it well enough. Comfortable catch for 𝗂𝗃𝗃.
Oh, again, in the block hole. 117 for 3 at one stage. They come back for the second. And then they lost 3 wickets in the space of 7 balls for 7 runs. So mini collapse. We spoke about the collapse of West Indies team. That was a dramatic one. 117 at one stage for 3, and then 3 gone very, very quickly. Right, 22 from 8. He's pulled that straight to the fielder. Now Rishabh gets an opportunity to face his very first delivery.
In the 19th over, with just 7 deliveries remaining. Can you believe it? Is it too much for him? Who is bowling that final over? And I'm thinking Akeal Hosein, the left-hand orthodox, he has experience as well. Remember that super over in the ODI? So they might go with him.
Again, a dot. That has been an issue. He completes in full go of 4 overs. He's done wonderfully well with the ball. 2 for 20. Bangladesh 129 for 6.
देखता हूँ तो कि सर्वर है कि चलने लगे
21 from 6. Not impossible, but very difficult.
Not impossible, maybe improbable, but let's go. The boundary will be a nice start if you're a Bangladesh fan, a dot or a wicket if you're a West Indian fan.
It's just gone over the fielder. A couple of fielders in pursuit of the ball. So they'll pick up 2. 19 from 5. They need to find a boundary in this delivery. And Rishad Hussain is still at the non-striker's end.
Yeah, it really is the way it goes sometimes. What's his boundary option though? Akeal Hosein might not give him too much pace, and he'll bowl that ball outside off stump. Can he swat it in that extra cover region? Look at the turn there. It's a wide, but that's generally where he'll aim to go. He has 3 fielders backward of point on the offside, the extra cover quite straight. So he'll be asking Tanzim to hit in that direction. The other fielders in the deep, long on, long off. Deep backward square, deep mid wicket. Is he changing anything? Same field. Actually, there might be a change now. He's bringing in the deep backward square and using a deep backward point on the boundary. So even more evidence to suggest he's going wide outside the off stump.
Good timing. Oh, nearly. Looked like there was a hiccup, but he, in the end, he does well. Alekatanez.
Almost ran past it. Recovered well, just a single. Discussions now between the batters, discussion between bowler and captain. Is he going with the same plan of action against Rishad? 17 from 4.
Yeah, this will West Indies look like that they'll go and win this one, and it'll be a huge sigh of relief for them because they've only won one series out of the 8 bilateral series that they've played recently. They've only won 1 and lost 7. So this is going to be a great result. 17-4. Gone. Powell takes it. And it is Rishad Hussain who has to go.
And not only Rishad, a lot of the fans are exiting as well at the fall of that wicket. Smart again from 𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂, the length, the line, and even the pace has to stretch, has to reach to end of the bat and rock it out. Another one falls. No impact tonight with the bat from Rishad. 133 for 7.
Nasim Ahmed bowled well. Then he was on a hat trick. He'll be disappointed because at that stage when they restricted West Indies to 149, he would and the rest of the bowlers would have hoped that we've done our job. It's up to the batters to go and win a match for Bangladesh. Hasn't happened. Darren Sammy will be very pleased to see what his troops have done, especially tonight. Not a big total to defend, and they've done it quite nicely. What has stood out for you, Simon Badri, in this innings, the way they handled themselves in terms of the bowling department, because they were so much in pressure when they ended up on 149.
Yeah, this is the wickets of Rishad Hussain. I think the way they were flexible in their plans. They usually start the innings with 𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂 and spin. This time around, they saw the conditions and they went pace up early and were restrictive in the power play. And that to me was important. If you're defending a low total and the opposition team gets away in the power play, then it's difficult to come back. But the fast bowlers did an exceptional job, which is not something we see too often from the West Indians in that phase of the game. So that stood out on the entire bowling effort. Another wicket chopped on. That's a couple wickets in the over for 𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂, and it's the end of the game. A comprehensive win for the West Indies and an unassailable 2-0 series lead. They finally represent and record a bilateral series win.